Hi, and welcome back to Andrew Gamera Coaching and NoPainNoGain.ca. Today, we're going to talk about what is success. If you were on the street and asked random people what success meant to them, you would probably get very different answers depending on what street you were on or which city you were in. Because the thing is that success does not mean the same thing to all people. So if you don't know what success means to you, how do you know if you're successful? Well, that's what we're going to be discussing today. What does success mean for you so that you will know if you're successful or not. So let's dive in. So what is success? We can only reach success after deciding what that means for us. The Oxford Language Dictionary defines it as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. With that in mind, do you see yourself as successful? If you ask someone what success was, do you think that is the answer that they would give you? Probably not. You will probably receive answers like someone who is wealthy, someone who is a celebrity, a great athlete, a great world leader. Although these people are all very successful in their own right, that list is rather limited. That's why we're so shocked when we find out that people in those categories have committed suicide because they didn't feel successful enough. So let's not confuse celebrity and wealth with success. From Oxford's definition, they are obviously not the same things. How to redefine success. So now that we've are broadening our minds as to what success can mean for us, let's look at some options about where we can be successful in our lives. And this can be you can be successful in multiple areas of your life: your business life and career, your family life, your life as a friend, as a sibling, as a child to your parents. So there's a lot of different areas where you can be a success. So let's take a look at a list of things that you can start pursuing and deciding what you want success to mean for you. So you could be a success at being a good mom or dad, being a great piano player, or insert whatever instrument you'd like to be great at, being a great athlete, a great friend, a great sibling or child, being a great theologian, being a great human being, being a real philanthropist, being a good friend to the poor, being an advocate for justice, being an advocate for freedom, having a happy family, having a welcoming home, being a reliable and trustworthy employer or employee, and being a great resource for others in need. The list truly goes on. So you may have noticed in my list that wealthy or celebrity didn't actually make the list. And if that is something that's important for you, that's fine, that's great, put it on your list. But the important thing to do is to define exactly what that means. If you're going with wealthy, how wealthy do you want to be? Millionaire? Billionaire? Trillionaire? How much is enough? Because if you don't list what that amount is, that where you would consider yourself wealthy, then you're never going to be able to cross that finish line, and you're just going to be like a hamster on a wheel, running and running and running after a goal you're never going to be able to achieve because you've actually never set a finish line or where you've actually reached that goal. The other reason that I didn't put wealthy on there was because wealth and money can be a slippery slope for some people. And as a Christian, God needs to be my focus, and my main goal in life is to be a good child of God and to follow where He wants me to go, not necessarily where I want to go. So if I really focus on money and being super wealthy, then I may be making that an idol above God, and there are to be no other gods above Him. So for me, yes, I want to be able to provide for my family, be able to have the freedom to move, to travel, to experience new things. But there has to be a balance where wealth isn't the only thing I'm chasing. I need to be chasing Jesus first, and then everything else goes under that. And the same goes for any goal you're going after. Whatever it is, you need to decide at what point and in what environment do I consider myself a success. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to cross that finish line and say, hey, I'm successful. I have a happy family. I have kids that still talk to me after they move out of the house, or as teenagers, they still want to chat. So whatever it is that your goal and it's the definition of what success is for that particular instance that is really important. And then set milestones, and then the final goal that you're going to be able to say to yourself, wow, I'm a success at this. This feels great. Because otherwise you're never going to get there. It's going to make you miserable and you're going to start hating life. So make sure you have a set goal and a set definition for yourself. And as I said before, your definition of success does not have to match anybody else's. This is where it gets fun. This is where it gets personalized and customized, so you know what success is for you, and it will make everything in your life feel so much better. Your success is yours. The great thing about defining what success means to you is that your idea of success doesn't have to look like anybody else's. If you want to travel to every single country in the world, go for it. If you want to have a family of 20, go for it. If you want to live single and rescue cats in third world countries, go for it. This is what makes it great. You get to decide what happiness is for you. The bonus of this is defining what success means for you is that it starts to take you out of the need to please other people, because you're pleasing yourself and you're being true to yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have the desire to make other people happy, but now doing that is on my terms, not theirs. So let's look at the benefits of deciding what success means for you. Here are some of your benefits. Relief of anxiety for not having to achieve what everyone else has. Relief of depression for not measuring up to others' expectations. Becoming a recovering perfectionist. Becoming a recovering people pleaser. Having a job you love instead of loathe. Experiencing a life others only dream of. Being able to pivot easily when unexpected hurdles pop up. Being able to change your mind and redefine what sex means to you at any time. Showing your kids that they can do anything they set their minds to as long as they don't give up. Experience the freedom of setting your own path and achieving it. And again, this list could go on, but I think you get the idea. In conclusion, as mentioned above, I am a recovering people pleaser. I decided that as long as I was happy with my definition of success and I had God's approval for it, then it didn't matter what other people thought. This has taken a huge amount of pressure off my shoulders because now I know that my success doesn't have to look like my family members or my friends' version of success. And now I can pursue what makes my heart sing instead of living some kind of cookie-cutter version of myself that society says I have to be. So don't let society tell you if you're a success or not. You decide what successful means for you so that you can start pursuing the life of your dreams. I highly recommend giving this a shot, and I would love to hear your feedback on how you took this information and put it into practice. Also, if you would like help with this, please feel free to reach out to me at Andrea@nopainallgain.ca, and I'll be more than happy to discuss this topic further with you. So thank you so much for being with me today. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you understand how much God loves you and how the world would not be the same without you in it. So again, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Did you know that one-on-one coaching is a great way to help you break through the barriers that are holding you back in life? Well, that's what I do. I am a health and lifestyle coach that helps people look at their lives through a different lens, from a different perspective, so that they can find out what's holding them back, destroy it, and move forward so that they can live the life of their dreams. I also happen to specialize in fibromyalgia and chronic illness. And so if you are experiencing that and would like some tips on how you can get your pain levels down and start to live life the way you want to again, I've actually written a book. It's called Tips for Living with Fibromyalgia and Chronic Illness. And it gives the tips that I use on a regular basis so to get my pain levels down to zero, to clear the fog away, and to be able to live the best life that I can live. I mean, my kids are teenagers. I have a family. I've got lots of pets. I need to be able to be flexible and active to be able to enjoy life with them. And the tips that I use in this book, this has allowed me to do it. So it's now available on Amazon. I will leave a link below so that you can check that out and get yourself a copy and start putting some of those tips into practice so that you can live a more active and joyful life now. So again, thanks for joining me. And if you are interested in chatting with me about anything discussed today or in becoming a client, please reach out to me at andrea@nopainallgain.ca. We can set up a free consultation to discuss if working together would be a good fit for both of us. And then we'll set up some times to start breaking down the barriers that are holding you back. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.